Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, we just missed a couple of gems right there.
Wow.
That's great.
So, Griff wants to help us integrate with the DAO and build our community features and decision support and task support.
Okay, so not the DAO, but the DAO framework. Integrate with the DAO framework, because
Absolutely. I mean, the first thing we get rid of is the split. Okay.
yeah.
Now. Okay.
Yeah, if you guys don't want the split, that's totally understandable. And that's the thing.
What we're doing is more democratic. So we only use the token holders or only have power for conflict resolution. Okay, the Divvy token holders are, regardless of the number of tokens you have, you only have the vote that's been delegated to you. Okay.
Oh, cool.
It's democratic.
Nice.
But it's representative. It's fractal.
So then you're basically using Jordy's DAO token holder.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it's basically just a technique. He integrated that right into the DAO, itself, very nicely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But the contracts, I mean, the vote is just a contract. It's a so the decision structure that that a pool is assigned to can be any structure you want. Okay, it's not really a person that's a pool. I think you understand that. Maybe not.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it at all. I definitely I pretty much understand how Jordy does it.
Right.
Yeah.
Jordy's presentation includes the case where instead of a person being in charge of a pool, a contract is in charge of a pool, and that's the point that I wanted to make. That we can build any kind of organizational structure we want through pool contracts. But our problem is that we have to change it from, we just have to change from a vote per Divvy token to a vote per identity, a vote per person.
How are you managing identity? Kind of just like you guys know this person, so then delegate a vote because you've met him kind of on like a video thing like this?
To a group, a team by invitation, or you request to be part of a group, and either it's open and anybody can get in, or it's on a trust basis. So that's the contract of the group.
Oh, cool.
So there's a lot to build, but there's a lot we can get started with today. Really cool. Information.
So and you work with Sonero.
Yes, I'm a community leader there, and
nice. Work for Sonero. I haven't, or at least work in the system.
No, I'm not working on the system per se yet. I'm planning to be working on the system in the Divvy.
Yeah.
I've been invited in the development group, but I'm retired. I don't follow orders anymore. I do what I do. Okay.
Yeah.
I need the money.
Nice. Yeah.
I sure would like to earn some Divvy dollars.
Yeah, nice, dude. Yeah, I'm curious about Sonero. I'm a little curious about Sonero. Do you know? Do you have a couple minutes just to say what their progress is, how far along they are, and where they're trying to go?
Well,
because it almost sounds like Divvy and Sonero have a lot of things in common.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I think we have different organizations with different roles in the Divvy. I mean, that can change. But right now we have Free Trust, which is another project that I'm a leader in, promoted by a company I'm part of, ProvenSecure.com. But the Divvy, the Free Trust, we hope to get some funding for, but the Free Trust is the sort of the side responsible for the security and authentication and identity component Divvy. They're leading those areas right now anyway. And the scenario side is really user agent. Okay, you have this big blockchain in the back, but you don't have anything that works on behalf of the user. So the user intelligence, the user rules are the scenario. Okay, and it's one big formal process calculus machine that we all share, this user intelligence. It's an awesome vision. The Free Trust login to the scenario interface or the scenario rules. And then we run those rules outward using standards like UMA, user managed authentication, to the outside world, to control your data or let somebody access your bank account or, whatever it's supported in the identity ecosystem. So
very cool.
We're looking outward from scenario, whereas the scenario team is working inward on scenario. We're hoping to do a prototype with the code that they have from 2 years ago that has been proven in production for 2 years. They've now decided to replace completely. But it's a place we can start, and we can build social contracts, right? Individual rules. So every piece of your identity or intellectual property or work product, okay, is governed by social contracts that you choose. Okay, that are imposed on you. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can start prototyping those using the old code. And then next year, when we can, everything gets ported to Rowline, which is the row calculus DSL.
What was it called again? Grow line?
Rowline, yeah. It's a scenario, and it's homegrown scenario. It's based on the row calculus, which is Greg Meredith's version of the pi calculus.
I'm back. Well, let's see. I have a master's degree in digital currencies. I'm actually going to Cyprus this week to go pick it up, which is kind of exciting. And I've been working with Slockit for what seems like forever, but I guess only 9 months since September of last year to push forth the Dao concept get it into the world, working with the standard Dao framework, which sounds like you guys are contemplating using parts of it at least, right?
Absolutely. Okay, one of the objectives in our living document is that we remain compatible with the Dao code, or where it goes, the Dao 2.0, whatever it becomes.
Awesome. That is awesome. That is how we, at least that really makes me happy, because that's something that Christoph and Lefteris and I were all really pushing for, to make sure is really easy to integrate with, and make sure, I think I said this earlier, but that all of our documentation, all of our, everything that we do goes on GitHub and can be used by anyone who wants to create a DAO, and is almost as easy as copy paste if you wanted to do it that way, or even better, if you actually know what you're doing, you can cut out things like splitting, or cut out reward tokens, or cut out things that don't serve your purpose. But it should still be able to integrate, and you can still use our token creation wizard and our voting interface and all that stuff. So hopefully that'll work out. Yeah. So it's really inspiring to see that there are other groups doing this, because I don't get to hear about it that often. Actually, it's like people are. I mean, I'm very busy sometimes. It's true, and our whole team. We're hoping we'd get funding one day and we could hire more people. But eventually, we want to have people that are. I want to have the time to be helping you guys to set your stuff up, because we want to DAOify the world. Making one really big DAO is not really the goal for. I mean, we want to do the universal sharing network. That's like one major part of our project, but another major part of our project is to, push this DAO concept out into the world so other people can try to use it for creating awesome systems like your identity management system. Do you guys have other? You're more than just identity management, though, right? Is there?
Decision support and task support. You have to have identity before you can do anything. And we're building on Uport, creating strong anonymous identities. Okay, so that you get reputation from the people who know your name, but you don't have to reveal your name to anybody else, because the webs of trust. Who you trust and trust me will give you a strong indicator that I am a person, not a robot, and I am, I have a strong identity, and other facts that I may want you to know, like I'm over 21, so you don't need to know my name to know I'm over 21. I mean, this is the way it's going, and we're doing it. We're trying to do it right. We're looking at scientific, objective measures and how group processes work, and we did a mind panel show on that. How we can develop a collective intelligence rather than the lowest common denominator. Get group solutions that are better than the best individual solution in the group.
What was that?
Doug Rushkoff is my leader. Okay, he's my guide. Okay, he knows what the internet used to be, and when we created it, and nobody would have ever dreamed. You have to watch some of his videos or read some of his books if you don't know Doug Rushkoff.
I will. I actually have to run, guys. But if I at least I want to, at the very least, extend the olive branch of like peace. I don't know if it's peace, but extend the branch of, hey, if you guys run into anything with the DAO stuff, feel free to give me just drop me a message on the Slack, and I'll definitely get back to you, and we'll work out whatever you guys need help with.
Thanks, Griff. You guys did an excellent job. It's too bad somebody had to do nefarious things, but you guys did an awesome job of coordinating all that.
It would have been better to have a smaller beta test.
It was a great experiment, though.
Yeah, we tested it for so long, and we eventually.
Yeah, I have to send you the link to my Medium article on the DAO exploit aftermath. As of the middle of the last week. All right, Guy. Thank you so much for joining us and joining the Divvy, and you've already earned some Divvy tokens, Divvy dollars. Thank you.